Welcome back everyone. Before we get going on today's song, we'll do a short warm-up and it's going to be to a chorus of Love Somebody, Yes I Do, Love Somebody, but I won't say who. And it goes like this. Love somebody, yes I do, with me 3, 4. Love somebody, yes I do. Next line. Love somebody, but I won't say who. With me, 3, 4. Love somebody, but I won't say who. And again from the top. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, but I won't say who. And again. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, but I won't say who. And again. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, but I won't say who. Last time. Love somebody, yes I do. Love somebody, but I won't say who. One more quick warm up to Java Jive. I love coffee, I love tea, I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Boy. And it goes. I love coffee, I love tea. All together. I love coffee, I love tea. Next line. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. So think that note before you come in. 3, 4. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Next bit. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. All together. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. Last bit. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Boy. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Boy. Once more, I love coffee, I love coffee, I love tea. I love the Java Jive and it loves me. Coffee and tea and the Java and me. A cup, a cup, a cup, a cup, a cup. Boy. Okay, great. So our song is going to be Busy Doing Nothing, which is probably something that some of us at least can relate to at the moment, okay? And it comes from a film, A Yankee in King Arthur's Court, and was very famously sung by Bing Crosby. We're going to be singing in the same key as Bing Crosby, so if you know that version, you can have a little practice with that if you like, ahead of time. Just be aware, if you know that very famous version, there's a bit where they go ba 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 ba, and that doesn't happen in this one, okay? The thing about this is it's quite fast and there is very little time. Once you are out of the starting blocks, you really keep firing on through to the end there. Breaths are few and far between. You have to kind of snatch them. And it's got a real bounce and a liveliness to it. Think a sort of kind of skipping. Imagine they're all skipping when they're doing this song. You want to feel it. There's a pulse. Okay, so we're going to start. I'll go over the tune. And we're going to start there. And I'll do it a bit slower than we'll do it in performance. But it's, we're busy doing nothing. And on the busy, if you go for the B of busy and then head for doing. So rather than we're busy doing and emphasizing each one, we're busy doing nothing. Okay, are we ready? We're busy doing nothing. Next bit, working the whole day through. Working the whole day through. Working the whole day through, and you're going to have to work your lips and tongue quite a lot in this song as well, okay? And then our next bit, trying to find lots of things not to do. And if you can put a bit of emphasis on not, so it's trying to find lots of things not to do. Then we repeat the tune for we're busy going nowhere. We're busy going nowhere. And then, isn't it just a crime? Isn't it just a crime? And then to finish, we'd like to be unhappy, but Now there's a slight rowl through that, and in this we're going to do it as written in the sheet music, and you're going to have a bit of a pause on but, so you'll slow through. We'd like to be unhappy, but back to tempo. We never do have the time, we never do have the time. And again, bouncing over those words. And then we're into our middle section. So you're finished on time. I have to watch the river to see that it doesn't stop. Time, I have to watch the river to see that it doesn't stop. To see that it doesn't stop. And a nice p sound, okay? So we'll go, never do have the time. I have to watch the river to see that it doesn't stop. And next bit, and stick around the rosebuds so they'll know when to pop. So that bit's slightly different. You've got, and stick around the rosebuds so they'll know when to pop. And again, good pop. And then you come in on the same note. And keep the crickets cheerful, they're really a solemn bunch. And keep the crickets cheerful, they're really a solemn bunch. And keep the crickets cheerful, they're really a solemn bunch. And then our last bit, hustle, bustle, and only an hour for lunch. Okay, so hustle, bustle, and only an hour for lunch. Hustle, bustle, and only an hour for lunch. We're busy, so you don't have much of a break until you're right back into the next chorus. And only an hour for lunch. We're busy doing nothing. Right. So the other challenge with this is keeping up with the words. I'll try my very best. Okay. Now, our very final chorus, we go into our finishing bit. We're busy going nowhere, isn't it just a crime? And then it's, we'd better make it snappy, which ironically you're slowing down on. Another hill to climb, so it's, we'd better make it snappy. There's another hill to climb, there's another hill to climb. And then, we'd like to be unhappy, but we never do have the time. That's all back to the original tempo. Now, the challenge, as I say in this, is to breathe where you can. You're going to have to do quick breaths and to keep ahead with all the words. I haven't done it right yet, but there's a first time for everything. So we're going to do it with the piano. Working the whole day through, trying to find lots of things not to do. We're busy going nowhere, isn't it just a crime? We like to be unhappy, but we never do have the time. I have to watch the river to see that it doesn't stop, and stick around the rosebuds so they'll know when to pop, and keep the crickets cheerful, they're really a solemn bunch. Hustle, bustle, and only an hour for lunch. We're busy doing nothing, working the whole day through, trying to find lots of things not to do. We're busy going nowhere, isn't it just a crime? We like to be unhappy, but we never do have the time. I have to wake the sun up, he's liable to sleep all day, and then inspect the rainbows so they'll be bright and gay. I must rehearse the songbirds to see that they sing in key. Hustle, bustle, and never at home and free. We're busy doing nothing, working the whole day through, trying to find lots of things not to do. We're busy going nowhere, isn't it it snappy, there's another hill to climb. We'd like to be unhappy, but we never do have the time. Right, I think that's what is known as a song at a breakneck pace, but a really good one for practicing your diction, and plenty of things there that you can think to do while you're in lockdown. Hope you're all keeping safe.